So hopefully the episode went up and everything, but I copied everything and transferred everything, so I didn't lose any files yet. But what happened is, for some reason, I was trying to transfer something over from my phone, and for some reason it just shut off and everything. I think it's because the cable, not the cable, but the connection piece didn't work as well as I planned it to on that one right here, the USB-C. I think it's missing one of the pieces right there. It charges, but it just glitched out a little bit, I guess. Not glitched, but yeah, it hit caused an issue, made it turn off and everything. And when I tried to restart, turn it back on, it went to the prepare automatic recovery loop over and over again for like the last hour and a half. And what I'm doing now is I'm in the recovery system. Yeah, so I'm hopefully gonna get this fixed and everything, because I even took the bottom off and everything, and disconnected the battery, unplugged the AC adapter, so I had no power, and held the power button on it for 20 seconds to basically drain all the power from it, and then reconnected the battery and everything and tried it, and it still gave me the boot loop basically. So now I am trying this other thing. Hopefully it'll work, because that would really be rough if I just lost a whole episode, and also if I just lost a laptop too, my newest one, my best one. So that'd be more money gone. Yeah, so hopefully this works. Yeah, so after me staying awake for 18 hours from 12 o'clock yesterday, basically, until like 4:40 a.m. this morning, and then all throughout the day, and it's already 5:30. Yeah. I kept trying, and I'm still gonna try later, but as of right now, I just still don't have an episode. I have none of my files working or anything. I even tried using the Windows startup recovery and some other stuff, and a couple of different bootable USBs and stuff like that to try and help, and also the command prompt. Still nothing. But yeah, hopefully I can get my laptop Windows working again. It still can run Linux, but yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Welcome back. You haven't been anywhere, but I have. It's been a few days, honestly, of me not sleeping and everything, because I had something that I wanted fixed this whole time, my laptop. But I just ordered, after some help, thank you by the way, I just ordered a solid state drive, and it should be here soon, in 2 days I think, or 3, I can't remember. But yeah, and I'll just insert it in there, because apparently my hard drive is just that short. That happened with that USB, the phone connection and everything, just killed my hard drive. So I ordered another one, but I got a solid state instead of the 1 terabyte other thing I had. Anyways, it's solid state 1 terabyte, so that's good. Anyways though, and I'll go ahead and say, yeah, that means I lost all of my footage. Huge thing making this. It had to happen sometime. Finally, I made a mistake. What happened was, I was using Windows, the video editor and everything, to basically put all the files, trim them, or the recording, the videos, trim them and everything, and get them all in order. Then I was going to use DaVinci Resolve to make the title screen basically for it, and add some other stuff too, some other things. But for some reason I misclicked or something, I think. I definitely misclicked, I think. And it started to delete a good, I would say at least, it was 20, I would say about 3/4 of my whole media pool got deleted. So last week's episode, the whole week, three-fourths of it was just, it didn't exist anymore. And I looked and tried to figure out some other ways to get it back, but I just couldn't. Once it got deleted from there, there was no undoing or etc. There was no way to get rid of it or get it to come back. So it's exporting the whole rest of it right now, and I might just not use DaVinci Resolve for a little bit, or be very, very careful. But at least for the rest of this editing, I'm just not going to use it. But I'm going to be a lot more careful from now on with that, because that was very detrimental with just a click by mistake. So I'm going to wait for this to export, put it on my phone, and upload it, and think about some other stuff if I can get my head off of this and think about other stuff to do. Oh, and I might as well show everyone. I went ahead and put all the cup hooks everywhere. I added an extra one right there, put them all there. You know what? I'm gonna go over here and show everyone. I even added the big hooks right here to hold towels and stuff like that. And I even added, that's still drying, yeah, cup hooks to right there to hold everything. Well, not everything, but to hold the window protector, basically. The water curtain, yeah. And I added them all over here too, as well. On the inside, you know, it can't see because it's too dark. But I add them all throughout here as well. So the ones I took off that actually still had the back to them, that I might be able to maybe one day use, I just have right there. So I'm gonna relax for a little bit and try to rest, because that, even though that wasn't physically harsh or anything, that actually took a lot out of me mentally, I guess, because all my videos were gone. So I'll see you guys in a little bit, maybe tomorrow. Hey, so that whole week basically was lost. Yeah, a lot of work was just lost. So I'll make sure I copy everything this week. Me and Ranger are about to go out and do some walking and other stuff. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hi again. So you probably won't be able to tell from the last episode, but I bought a camera system and everything from eRaptor, and as soon as I got it, well, not as soon as I got it, but the day after I got it, I realized that the option that I got, the 7-inch option, does not have DVR, so it cannot record anything. It's just for viewing. So I returned it, but finally this afternoon I got this, and I just have one camera set up right now, and it works pretty well, I think. Yeah. So I just have it set up remotely, or not remotely, but in a wrong place right now, because I'm trying to figure out what I should do today, because it's still a little bit warm. Even in the front, it's still a little bit hot, and honestly I just want to relax. But I think what I'm going to do is basically place the monitor right here, and think about the front and right side real quick. Maybe not the right side, but the front. And I'm definitely gonna, I'm definitely going to basically use all the cords that came with it and do the front and run the left to, actually the left goes right there, and then run the back down here, go into the back, and I'm gonna put the right over there. At least I'm gonna lay the cord out. So I'll see what I can come up with real quick. Oh, and I should go ahead and say, as soon as I got this one, I took out the, what was it? The 32 gig SD card that it came with, because I wanted to make sure that it took an SD card, because that's a pretty big indication that it's able to record if you see an SD card or you see a slot for it. So I took that out and I put the 128 gig SD, well, micro SD into the adapter, and then I plugged that in and it worked. And I'm really happy about it, and it can record, and I already went ahead and set the time and date and everything. I think it's off by 20 seconds, but yeah, I'm not too worried about 20 seconds. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do. And I've done some of it. Again, magnets are your friend, and these are not coming, this is not, the monitor is not coming loose for a long time. I'll say that, because look, I had to hit it pretty decently hard just to move it a little bit. So yeah, it's not moving. And all I did is run one camera, the front one. It's right there for right now, at least. And it's recording. And I went ahead and tested it with just one camera recording, and the monitor on. It only cost, as much as I could tell, 3 watts. That's not bad at all. I'm gonna relax and plan out a lot more. Well, I just let this record, because now it's my security camera. Hey everyone, good morning. So I even last night I looked at the camera while it was recording, and I turned it off because the infrared, the IR LEDs that it has to the infrared to the camera, they're causing a reflection behind the glass. So that's a big reason why you don't want it behind the glass. So it's, I don't know if anyone knows what it is. I think actually I'm trying to remember correctly if this is it, but I'm gonna, for a long time, real quick, in the time lapse I think I'm gonna make, it's gonna be a lot of me running cables. So I think, oh, so yeah, it might look like I'm a 25 Lima for a little bit. Yeah, I'll see you guys whenever I'm done running cables and I'm about to start drilling holes. So I've run cameras right there and connected just to test it. The cord, the excess of the cord right there, I'll loop it, but it goes out there and it keeps going, and it goes from there. And you know what? I'm gonna put that in so it's not too visible. There you go. And it runs through that, goes through that wall right there, and comes over there, and it keeps going and keeps going. Keeps going all the way to right here. And you know what? I'm gonna give this some attention a little bit, because I don't want the cord. I'm definitely gonna touch this stuff up a little bit later too. I don't want the cord showing. I think that did it, honestly. And I still have the lights all the way around my Skoolie, so I'm happy about that. And it goes through here, and I'll figure out some way to secure that so it doesn't move. Honestly, maybe some tape or something like that, and it goes down, and I'm gonna have cords going down here. 3 cords, one for the top, one for the back, and one for the left, and the right is gonna go up into like right over there, but that one goes there. And I have it set on channel 4, cam 4 right now, and that's the back cam. So I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, and also just with a touch of a button, because some reason my remote doesn't work and I haven't really looked into it because it's a really cheap remote and I could just get another one, but that you just press mode once to record, and I'm really happy about that. All right, now I'm gonna honestly run the left and the right side cables a little bit because they're the small ones, honestly. Yeah, they're the small ones. So actually one is the long one, the 20-meter one, and the other one is a 10-meter one. So the 10-meter is going to be the right, or no, the left side right here. It's going to be the left, and the 20-meter is going to be the right. And I got to wrap those up and basically make it so it doesn't, yeah. Oh, and the 20-meter one, the reason why I decided 20-meter for the right is because I have this right here. So that's a good place just to put a lot of excess cable when you wrap it up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Then finally, if I have the correct grommet size that I need for the ends of the cable, you know what, I'll show everyone. For the ends of the cable like this, if I have the correct grommet size for all 4 of them, what I'll do is drill a hole. If I still have my drill bits, yep, okay. I think a 1/2 inch right here, or actually a little bit more, and I have that cone drill thing, I can't remember, the step drill, step size, and I'll put one through here, one up through there, one through there, and one through the back. If I have all the gland sides, and if not, I'm gonna go and get some correct size glands for that ending, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. So now I need to actually get cleaned up a little bit, because now all 4 cameras are working and everything, and I have the wires, well, the cables ran to where they should be a little bit. They're not in the exact location except for the back one. That's pretty much good, except for coiling up the very end extra cord. So I'm gonna have to actually securing the left excess cord right there and then also securing a whole bunch of excess cord right there so it just doesn't move around or anything. Now I went ahead and checked, and these small little glands that I was thinking, I think like 3/8 of an inch, I think. Hold on a second. Test this. Yeah, 3/8 of an inch. Just were not big enough because they would expand and you have to stretch them to get them over the end of the connector right here. So what I've done is I've used the 1/2 inch glands, and they go over and they don't expand really at all. So that's actually really beneficial, because if it expands, it would constrict later on and basically take itself out of the groove of the metal that you drilled through, the sheet metal. So what I'm going to do, clean up a little bit and get 2 more, maybe 3 more. Always get extra, I'll say that. 3 more of these 1/2 inch glands, and I'll bring this one with me, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in my pocket so that way I know what I need. So yeah, I gotta go to another store real quick and then come back. And then also, before I leave to the store, I'm gonna look up really harshly and see what cock would be decent for me to use for what I need. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi everyone again. So I got 4 grommets actually, and I went ahead and skateboarded, basically to hold the weight so I didn't have to carry it the whole way, a pretty decent ladder. so I can do the front and the sides without having to hold on to something while I use one hand to drill, etc. So yeah, now what I'm going to get ready to do is, well, actually they did give these screws right here with it and everything. So I'm trying to figure out right now is what, if I should, or if I can use other types of screws or even bolts, really. Or yeah, I have no idea. I'm not gonna just use the 3M stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure it's very secure. But I do know that you need a very small Phillips head screw to undo those small little screws right down there, so you can get into that and you can use these to screw it in, the base plate. You do that, and then you screw in that, and then you use the Phillips head, the small Phillips head screws on the top end, and then you secure the camera to the base, basically. So I'm gonna go ahead and undo both of those on the left and right side, and I'm gonna look and figure out what how would be the best way, or something the best to use to attach it. I'll see you guys whenever I figure it out. Okay, so that, removing those screws from the side cameras took forever. I had to use a Klein tool set, one of the attachments for it, because it was longer than one of the, what is it called, oh, the iFixit screw set. But I attached it to the iFixit screw set, or the handle, because it becomes magnetic when you do that. So it's a lot easier to get what you need with that. So I'm really happy I got both when I was doing other stuff. Now, and also I was planning on using these self-drilling screws. They wouldn't work for the sides, for that mount at the base of the side cameras. They wouldn't work for them. And I went ahead and looked at this real quick, like this, and it's the groove that actually could pull stuff is very, very tiny, so it wouldn't be beneficial at all. So I went ahead and said, you know what, whatever, I'm just going to use the screws that came with it, these. And right now I'm thinking a little bit if I should just use like some small wood scraps and just place it on the other side of where the screws will go into, so it has a really good hold on everything, for the cameras at least. But yeah, I'm trying to figure that out now, and I'm gonna look for some scrap wood real quick and see if I have any, or if I don't, I'm gonna figure out something else. I'll see you guys in a little bit. And here I go, finally gonna start drilling this, at least the front, and I'm gonna see how it works and if I'm decent at getting it to work. I'm a little anxious to see if this actually works though, because I'm basically cutting a hole, or drilling a hole in my home. So that, well, first I went to go look and see how it looked, and it looked really good, but I mounted it, the camera, upside down, and there's no way to flip an individual camera, so I just went ahead and undid it and redid it. Now it looks good. I'll show everybody what it looks like with all of them when I'm done, and I'm getting ready to start doing the side one. So here I go. That one took a lot longer than the other one, even though I didn't have to undo it or anything. But I had to basically figure out exactly how I wanted the camera to be pointed, exactly where I wanted the mount to be and to be screwed in. And I decided not to go below or down in the casing of it, the mount. I decided just to go a little bit over, and I did that for right now. I might touch it up, but honestly I think with some caulk that's not gonna be an issue. And I think I did a pretty good job, because it comes in here and then it goes below a piece of insulation that was left over, and then it comes under this and then goes right into there. So I think that's pretty decent. Now I'm gonna do the rest of them. So I'm not gonna have any issues deleting some recordings on my laptop again, but I honestly just didn't press the record button correctly. But I did get this one in right here, facing that way on the left side. So now the last one, besides me having to caulk everything, which honestly should not be that hard, and I'll do it really easily, I think, and as like a congratulations to myself. But the last one is gonna be right here. I'm glad it's this one, because the side ones are actually really difficult, but the one I did on the front, and hopefully this one right here, shouldn't be that hard. We'll see if I'm right. Hey, after all of this, there's only one small little issue, I think, but I think it might just be the fact that it's a little dark on that camera. That's why it doesn't have color. It automatically changed to not really represent color a lot, so it's pretty good, I think. And I'm gonna research it later, but that looks pretty good. And even the back is good, because I put those dead leaves or dying leaves right there in the middle. That's the right side, the left side, and the front. All right, I'm definitely gonna call it for the day. I'm gonna go get something to eat as a celebration, basically, after I take back that ladder. I'm a little tired, if you can't tell. I couldn't even think of the word ladder. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, I finally have put up that ladder, and now the bugs are yelling at me. Well, everyone. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go get something to eat. Oh, and a big surprise, I might show you a picture, I think, but I finally got the new version of a Growlithe, and I evolved it into Arcanine, because it's represented Ranger since I got my first one back in 2016, I think. Yeah. All right, I'll see you guys later. Hey everyone, so I guess I estimated too much earlier. I gave way too much wattage for it to record. It only uses 13 watts for it to record with all 4 cameras rolling and everything. And also with the monitor off, it's 11 watts per hour. So that's beautiful. I like it. And then also, I found out, and I just saw that whenever it gets dark out, or just there's really not enough light, it doesn't do color. It just does a black and white kind of reference visual. So it records with that, so it can see more. But yeah, so I have no issue with it whatsoever. Today's a very good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna relax. Hey everyone, good afternoon now. I've been relaxing, but now I'm finally doing my laundry again. And also, I figured I might as well tell everyone that the only issue I had before, like the small little issue, it when it goes to black and white, it only does that to keep it visible. But once it gets enough light, it always makes it go back to color, like it is right now. So I'm really happy about that. That works out so well. And I can just turn the screen off and it's still recording. So I'm happy about that. All right, I'm gonna do laundry and burn some trash and probably get a pup cup and something else. I'll see you guys later. Hi. So after talking to somebody about my camera system and everything, I came back and I decided to check it. I checked it and it could record, what time is it now? So about 19 hours, it can record 4 videos for 19 hours at least, because I just went back and then played back and saw one from 19 hours ago. So that's insanely good. Yeah, and it does have loop recording, so it'll just delete the oldest one later for security reasons basically. But also, whenever I'm doing stuff, I don't have to I don't think I'm gonna be driving for 19 hours straight. So whenever I'm done driving a little bit, I'll just pop that micro SD card out and put in another one and download, and not download, but transfer all my other ones to an external hard drive and then put the clear SD card back in. So I think that's really good. All right, now I'm gonna go relax some more. Hey everyone. So yesterday I didn't really record or anything. I just relaxed and chilled in the AC with Ranger. But today, this morning, I just had a video appointment and I finally got an elective surgery scheduled. So I'm really happy about this because it's finally just happening. All right. I'll see you guys maybe later. I just need to relax and go ahead and take care of some other stuff and see if Ranger can be watched that day. So I'll see you guys later. Hey. So, since honestly, I think I should start getting up very early because I'm just in a lot better mood. Yeah. Well, also something else. So, 2 reasons why I'm in a better mood. But I'm gonna start cleaning and putting things in other places. Most of that stuff is just one tote right there, and then I also took out all the spare Reflectex. I can't remember what it's called, but that and the canvas tarp that I used for my thermal curtains. I just put all the extra in that over there, and I just took it all out, and I'm trying. You know what? I am going to get it a lot tidier in here today, and also in my room once I have a little bit of extra space and know what to do. Yeah. But I was told, actually a couple of comments a long time ago, to not just show me cleaning or anything. So I'm about to do a time lapse. that took a lot longer and I didn't get as much stuff done as I wanted to. But I'm starting to burn some trash, and I finally, because what happened was I burnt the box that the first camera set came in, and then I had to return it, so I just felt worried because it had to be put in a small bag. And I was like, okay, it's a lot of stuff. Then, so I just kept that until I'm fully installed with this, and it's worked for the past 3 days. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I was happy I kept the box, and I'm just burning it now. Yeah, so I can get rid of it. Now all I'm gonna do is vacuum up real quick and definitely relax. This is gonna be another hot day. 95. It's just hot in here right now, and I do realize I did make a mistake when I built this thing. The whole layout, well, not the whole layout, but the very end of my layout right here. I should have made a wall right here, and I'm trying to figure out if I can make like a heat wall, like so cold doesn't move back and forth through it, or heat doesn't move back and forth through it, with just like something I can just put up and also take down really easily instead of having to build something right here. I just have to have hooks that I can hook it to, which honestly is probably my best solution, because just right here and right there, I think that would be the easiest solution, because right over here, and I even tried with this, and I have magnets holding it right now, but the air from outside is just easily coming through this, even though I already have this blocked off and everything. But this, hold on a second, let me see, use some Ranger's hair so you guys can see. Maybe get really close. You can see it at all. Hold on a second. Just put some more right there. Nope, doesn't do it. Here, I'll make it easier for you guys. You see how it's just blowing up so fast on the very edges? It's doing that all the way around, and that's how the air is getting in so easily. So I was at first thinking I could just block off the spaces where it was coming in, but then I kind of had a realization in my head that there is a lot of places where things come through, so that would mean a lot of places that there would be air coming through, because you can't block air easily with like switches, etc. And there's a lot of stuff. So the best solution would be just to put something right here. All right, I'm just gonna wait for that to finish burning, vacuum up a little bit, empty it out, and go and rest, because it's hot in here. Up at the front it's 87 degrees when it's 74 back there. So yeah, all right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Finally done. That was 3 loads of that vacuum cleaner that I filled up and I emptied, and trash is still burning, but the only small limbs left, so I just put it on top, and yeah, that's good. I'm glad I just made sure all the trash that I was burning didn't cause any issue. Anyways, this is how it looks now. That's not too bad. I have some stuff, wash those I need to do. That's just spare cloth basically. I'll just put a blanket there and some pieces over there. And actually, I might just mess with this a little bit and see if I can put it in the edges right here to see how that works. Kind of like right here. I might need to get some more of that, but I think that's pretty decent for right now. Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on the other side though, in my bedroom. But yeah, I'll definitely call it, and I'll see you guys maybe later, but definitely tomorrow. Good morning. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm going to basically seal all these spaces in the dashboard, well, try to at least, where air is getting out through, except right here and right here, stuff like that. I already have these And honestly, I may, actually no, I will basically just put a foam covering over it. Easy. Something like this basically, because yeah. All right, I'll see what I can figure out. So, as I just figured out, really, I ran out of the silicone caulk because I thought I got 2, but I only got 1. So, there's that. So, I just have this one whole half side right here to caulk. Right there. But all of that is pretty much done right there. And I also used a lot of this foam insulation padding stuff, basically just to block the air from coming in right here. And I tested it already. I easily can just rip it off. And right here to get all those little cracks and everything, and all the way around here, and this whole big area where I just had a plastic bag in front of it to stop the air flowing through as easily. I closed it really hard, and I put a little bit more right there so I don't have any air gaps that I can see or feel, really. There. And the door still closes easy. So yeah, I think that's good. Hopefully it can get cooler in the front, and as it was in the back, it can just get cooler in the front as well. So there's that. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Good morning. So I woke up very early and I kept doing more research, but that's probably gonna be it for this episode. And don't worry, you probably have already seen it's not as choppy as the last one was, because I'm definitely gonna copy and make sure I have backup of all my files before I start editing and everything. That way, if I make a mistake, I just have to redo some stuff again. But yeah, I'll see you guys next episode. While I'm editing, before the end of the episode, I'm gonna go ahead and show everyone that yesterday, while I was walking Ranger, decent weather honestly, while I was walking Ranger, I saw one of the new birds in Pokemon Go, but hashtag birds aren't real. So hopefully the episode went up and everything, but I copied everything and transferred everything, so I didn't lose any files yet. But what happened is, for some reason, I was trying to transfer something over from my phone, and for some reason it just shut off and everything. I think it's because the cable, not the cable, but the connection piece didn't work as well as I planned it to on that one right here, the USB-C. I think it's missing one of the pieces right there. It charges, but it just glitched out a little bit, I guess. Not glitch, but yeah, it hit caused an issue, made it turn off and everything. And when I tried to restart, turn it back on, it went to prepare automatic recovery loop over and over again for like the last hour and a half. And what I'm doing now is I'm in the recovery system. Yeah, so I'm hopefully gonna get this fixed and everything, because I even took the bottom off and everything, and disconnected the battery, unplugged the AC adapter, so I had no power, and held the power button on it for 20 seconds to basically drain all the power from it, and then reconnected the battery and everything and tried it, and it still gave me the boot loop basically. So now I am trying this other thing. Hopefully it'll work, because that would really be rough if I just lost a whole episode, and also if I just lost a laptop too, my newest one, my best one. So that'd be more money gone. Yeah, so hopefully this works. Yeah, so after me staying awake for 18 hours from 12 o'clock yesterday, basically, until like 4:40 a.m. this morning, and then all throughout the day, and it's already 5:30. Yeah. I kept trying, and I'm still gonna try later, but as of right now, I just still don't have an episode. I have none of my files working or anything. I even tried using the Windows startup recovery and some other stuff, and a couple of different bootable USBs and stuff like that to try and help, and also the command prompt. Still nothing. But yeah, hopefully I can get my laptop Windows working again. It still can run Linux, but yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Welcome back. You haven't been anywhere, but I have. It's been a few days, honestly, of me not sleeping and everything, because I had something that I wanted fixed this whole time, my laptop. But I just ordered, after some help, thank you by the way, I just ordered a solid state drive, and it should be here soon, in 2 days I think, or 3, I can't remember. But yeah, and I'll just insert in there, because apparently my hard drive is just that short. That happened with that USB and the phone connection and everything, just killed my hard drive. So I ordered another one, but I got a solid state instead of the 1 terabyte other thing I had. Anyways, it's solid state 1 terabyte, so that's good. Anyways though, and I'll go ahead and say, yeah, that means I lost all of my footage. Huge thing making this.